Hello everyone, welcome. Now today I'm going to answer a few questions and also I'm going to show you one dashboard we're using uh, which tells us how we can get our hourly data and visualize the hourly data, that which hours are giving us most orders. Maybe it can be at the midnight, maybe it can be at the early morning, or maybe it can be at the late night. And also it gives the hourly data, hourly sales, hourly everything. And I'm also going to show you by the end of this video how you can use our template for free, how you can just simply upload one report, downloaded it from Amazon dashboard, advertising dashboard, and upload it here, and this dashboard will be created for you automatically. Let me just show you the dashboard once. This is how the dashboard looks like, and you can get all sorts of data first at your hourly level, then at the portfolio level as well, so that you can analyze, and at the campaign level as well, so you can go and see which data, which time range of the day you are getting maximum orders, which portfolio is bringing the maximum orders, and ultimately you can go and check which campaigns are resulting in that good sales. So here, if I just show you the dashboard now, before that, let me just try to tell you why we need this data. Because what we have observed is there are certain hours in a day where we are getting good number of orders, but our budget, due to our budget constraints, maybe budget is not allocated during that time range. Maybe it can be at the midnight or early morning, where we are getting good ACOS, good impressions, good sales, but since budget gets exhausted on our campaigns, the campaign cannot stretch itself fully. So here you can see in this dashboard, because now we can also perform day parting or increase our budgets and bids for specific campaigns on specific time range of a day without using any software, completely free inside Amazon's ads dashboard only. I'm going to show that as well. Here you can see the data is updated on here it is updated on hours, every hour, and this is how the spend is distributed on each hours. If you just see here now, this is how on each time how much sales we are getting, and also here in each hours what is the ACOS, spend, and clicks. And it is at a portfolio level, all these portfolios are written here, which portfolio is spending of how much amount, then all this kind of things is there, and how much each portfolio is spending. And you can also see at the end on which campaigns are bringing those sales, which are responsible for the sales of that time range. So if I just show you here, this is 7.5%, which is taking a lot budget of ours at 6 p.m. So if I just click on this, the entire data filters down based on which particular campaigns portfolios are operating at that sales level in this time range. You can see now it filters down and see in this time range, this is how much we have spent, $245. This is how much we have got in sales, and the ACOS is 35.9%. So maybe we can control the ACOS here a little bit by optimizing campaigns. Here you can also see the sales that we have got, how much is the ACOS, how much is the spend, and how much clicks we have received. If we go at portfolio level again, we can see that which uh, particular portfolios, and here you can see the data that we are seeing here. This is optimized on this campaign level as well, and we can see which campaigns were giving that sales on this time range. You can also change this to time range to check which portfolios were giving in that time range, but that is not needed, so we can only keep to this formula. Here you can see on 6 p.m. these are all the campaigns which were performing, and here you can see these are some campaigns which have high ACOS. We can probably go and optimize those campaigns a little bit, right? There are a few other things as well which we can see here. If we just come below to the portfolio, here we can see this portfolio is taking almost 31% of the spent share. So if we just click on this, then we can also see which campaigns are taking those shares as well. Here you can see the ACOS is 32% for this. If you just scroll down below, these are all the ACOS, all the campaigns that are inside that portfolio. You can sort by ACOS to check which campaigns needs optimization. Here you can see there might be few campaigns which needs optimization a little bit, right? So this is report gives you a complete visualization about your each hour of the day, and you can create this report simply by uploading one report that you have in your advertising dashboard, that is a campaign report. I'm going to show you at the end of this video how you can create this dashboard, copy out template and use it for you. So this is a campaign manager dashboard. I'll do one thing. I'll go to one campaign. Let's go to sponsor product campaign once and go to campaign settings. And here you will see we have this bidding strategy, and in that bidding strategy you can customize and add schedules. We can add schedule like which time of the day we want to run specific campaign, increase a bid. Like we can start maybe at 5 a.m. and to 9 a.m. with specific bids. Here you can see this is the time range we can select, and we can increase the bids by 20%, right? And you can do another thing here as well, since you are increasing the bids because you want to focus on getting more impression and clicks during that time range. You can add a budget rule on the same time so that your budget is also allocated in that same time, and increases is the campaign increases its budget on that time range, because now you know by looking at the data that on that time range you are getting good orders. Now let me show you how. Now unfortunately Amazon doesn't give us the option to decrease the bids. Obviously if that was the option, maybe Amazon is rolling out soon, but now Amazon only gives the option to increase the bid or budget. So let me cancel it and go to this one, how to create this for yourself. So if you just scroll down below, on the description you will see two links. One is a link to this report, Google Looker Studio report. Another one is a report to this sheet. And in this sheet what you have to do is you have to simply, I'll tell you exactly what you have to do. This is the sheet which is used to feed the data for this report. Now what you have to do is you have to simply go to this you have to simply go to the reports part, and sorry, in the description part, and copy this sheet. So let me go this and open this sheet. Let me do one thing, let me change my Google account so that it is easier. So what you have to do is you have to simply paste the link that is below, and you have to go to this file and make a copy of this, and you can name this sheet. I'm naming it something for my understanding. You can name it and make a copy. And if you look at the sheet, you will see this is the first sheet where we are going to upload the report, where we are going to replace all this and upload our report. The second is just the pivot table, and third one is also the pivot table. So what we are going to do is we are going to come to this and delete everything. Now since everything is deleted, also you can remove the filters as well. Now everything is removed, you will see one thing, the pivot table will look empty right now because there is no data which is feeding this pivot tables, right? So we just need to put the data here. The data that you need is, let me just show you which data you are going to know. You have to go to your sponsored ads reports by going to measurement and reporting, then go to create report, and then the report that we are going to need is sponsored products campaign report on an hourly level for last 14 days, and you have to click on run report, and then you have to download the report. And after the report is downloaded, which is already downloaded for me, you have to simply come to file, import, upload, browse. I'll just going to browse the report that we have. This is the report that I have just downloaded, and I'm going to upload it. Here the thing that you have to do is, instead of create new spreadsheet, you have to do replace current sheet or replace spreadsheet. Okay, you can, let's do replace current sheet and see. So now the data is uploaded, but let me just go to check on the pivot table if it is correctly taking the data or not. So you can see even though we have put all the data, let's give it some time. So it is taking the data, but you can see some metrics like sales and spends are still not counting an ACOS as well. And same for this sheet as well, because here one thing is happening. Here you can see the dollar sign which is here is not updated as a currency. So what we have to do here is we have to replace this dollar sign in this from this whole sheet. So we'll go edit, find and replace. We're going to find this dollar and replace it with 0. Then we are going to find, replace all, and then we are going to hit done. Now your Google Sheet might get slow if you have a very good amount of heavy data. For that, there are some other alternatives which we are going to deep dive into later on, where you can put as much data as possible. So here you can see it's done. Now all the dollars have been replaced. Now if we just go to this and see if it is taking the data now or not. Now you can see it is taking the data because the dollar sign has been removed. Okay. Now there is nothing that you need to do anymore. Now here you can see these are the portfolios. Now for your case, if the portfolio is more, you can just come to this and stretch it down a little bit more so that the formula copies and you get the ACOS for each portfolios. Now this is the data that we need, and now the next thing is what we have to do is we have to go to the second link that we have, that is a Lucas Studio one. Now here you'll see, you after you copy you look like this, but this is my data, so what you can do is you cannot use it. You have to go to this and make a copy of it. Don't change anything in it. Don't change anything in it because it will then hamper the visualization process. Copy the report. Now what we have to do, the next step is we have to just connect the sheet with this Lucas Studio. We have to go to this resources tab, manage added data resources, and now you'll see this other sheets that we need to replace. Here you can see this one, timeline sheet one, it is used in zero reports. So we can probably remove this one because it is not being used. So first one is timeline sheet sponsored products campaign report. So we have to replace with the our sponsored products campaign report. So you have to click on this. Then we have to go to owned by me. Then copy here. This is the sheet that we have copied, timeline sheet video. And here you can see we have to select on this sponsored products campaign report because this is what we are replacing. And then we have to do reconnect. Hit on apply. Then done. Then we have to replace the second and the third one. So the first one we just replaced. The second one is portfolio pivot. We have to click on this and replace with our portfolio pivot. We have to go to owned by me, then timeline sheet video, then portfolio pivot which we own, and reconnect. Configuration is changed. Hit apply. Then we'll do done. Next thing is we have to replace this one, which is pivot table 2. So click on this, go to owned by me, timeline sheet, pivot table 2. This is what we are going to replace now. Hit on apply. Done. Now let's close it. Now you can see all data. If we just go to view, this is prepared for your case as well right now. You can just check and you can control everything in this sheet, in this report as well. You can just check which one is spending how much and all the data will be arranged accordingly. So the links of all the sheet is below. And if you have any questions, make sure you comment below. And if you want more of this type of video, then let us know. We will be glad to create this kind of videos. Thank you so much. I'll see you again in the next video.